heads were a wee bit sick. Happy New Year, happy 2024, but oh my god. We got smacked with COVID in this house last week. We have a smoothie to try and just get the last of it out because we're on the last leg of it. We're on the last leg. Don't ask me where we got it from because I do not know. Adam and I visit our parents and we go to the gym, and that is literally as far as we go. So I don't know where COVID got us, but it got us. All three of us have been a little bit ill, but like I said, we're on the mend. But I wanted to do a video, first one of 2024. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for New Year. Like, I love it. It's cheesy, it's cliche, but it's me. I love any excuse to have a clean slate, a fresh start, a refresh, a reset. Anything like that, I'm for it. I'm absolutely for it. And I don't know why you're against it. You don't have to become a whole new person. You don't even have to set a goal. You can literally say, I want to be exactly the same as I've always been. If that's how you like to live, then that's absolutely okay. But if you are someone that's thinking, I need to be change, I need to be something, I need to ruffle my feathers, then why not take advantage of a new year? Because it's wonderful. I love it. And I'm just going to do a sit down video, just chat through my thoughts for the new year. Not like my major goals or new year, new me. Here is my New Year's resolutions. I don't have resolutions. I have intentions for the year and goals for certain things. And as much as I sound so nasally right now, I'm so excited. I actually said it this morning. I was making breakfast and I was like, I'm just so excited. And Adam was like, for what? I was like, I don't know, life. I think just life. Why not? I'm alive. I was going to say alive and well, but we'll just say alive. And we'll go from that. So guys, make a smoothie with me here. This is oat milk, frozen raspberries and vanilla protein. That is it. Make a smoothie, make a tea, make a coffee, make a move. Do whatever you like, and just chat away. I mean, you can chat back to me, I can't hear you, but do it in the comments. I always read your YouTube comments like every morning, even though I only post on YouTube now like every 2 weeks. One of my intentions this year is post regularly on YouTube again, because I love making videos. Even just chatting videos like this. Wow. Because it feels like a FaceTime, even though to me your responses are the next day. That's okay, I'll talk to myself for now. But my New Year thoughts. I did the whole ins and outs thing, which we might go over first, just as like a wee intro, and then I kind of want to chat a wee bit about what my actual intentions are for the year. So I think 2 things. Number 1, as you guys know, I had a baby in August, and I had full intentions that I'd have a baby, 6 weeks later I'd be back to normal, and that would be it. And that didn't happen, obviously. And actually she's now 5 months. She was 5 months yesterday, and quite honestly those 5 months it has taken me 5 months to really get into a flow, to know what I'm doing breastfeeding, to know her schedule, which she doesn't really have one, but to know how she falls asleep, when she falls asleep, blah 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 blah. And it's kind of always been on just demand. Everything's been on demand, but now we're kind of getting a feel of like how to do and what to do. That mixed in with just like recovery in general. As you guys know, that was a poor show. Then obviously getting back into fitness, and then just like balancing life in general. Honestly, give yourself 5 months because you need it. And I just like how it's coming to the new year now. We're really like we've taken this postpartum period and we've sat in it, and now it's a way more respectable amount of time to actually say, right, what's the real goal here going forward? So that's what we're going to do. Jeez. With that being said, I decided that my approach to the new year was just going to be like hitting a reset button, because we've had that time at the end of last year to just be a bit more lackadaisical. But this year I was like, right, the new year, we're hitting a reset button and we're saying this is the goal, this is the plan, etc. This is what we're doing. And that inspired the name of my challenge that came out on my app, which is Reset. Originally it was just Reset, then it was Reset 2024. Now it's called Reset 56, and kind of after the idea of, you know how you have 75 hard and it's 75 days of going like absolutely hard as you can. I love that concept. That concept isn't realistic for me right now, nor do I really want to be that intense, so we didn't go with that. But I like the idea of having a time frame, and all in all the challenge is 8 weeks long, but that equates to 56 days. And I thought 56 days, it's a perfect amount of days. 8 weeks is a perfect amount of time. It's not too long, it's not too short, it's not unrealistic, it's not too long that you get bored or anything like that. So the New Year challenge is called Reset 56, and you're not even doing something every single day of those 56 days. It's 4 or 5 times a week depending on what you want to be doing. Listen to this, just ignore this. But long story short, it starts on the 8th of January, which is Monday coming. It is 30% off the entire app right now, and that includes everything. There's never any, oh, there's a new challenge, you have to pay more to get more. Whatever is on the app is always on the app, and it's just the price and that's it. But it's 30% off right now, which is just over £5 a month if you are looking to sign up. The link is in my description box as always. We have a whole gym challenge and a home challenge, and the home challenge is as close to the gym challenge as can possibly be. We took out the circuits and we're now doing like similar reps and ranges and exercises at home as you would do in the gym, just with limited equipment. For those that always ask, all you need is a pair of dumbbells and a set of resistance bands, the ones with the handles. I'll put pictures on the screen of the ones that I got off Amazon. You might spend like 50 quid, but if you spend it, you have it forever, and you can adjust the weights and stuff like that. It's really good. And then of course we have all the recipes. We had a load of new recipes for the new year, and of course a meal plan alongside that. So if you are keen to join, there's also a Facebook group you can join, and that way you can just chat to other people and follow each other on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. I do want to bring back this year, and I've not decided on what it is yet, whether it's some kind of check-in with me, whether it's on Facebook and I do like a Facebook group, like question box thing every week, or if I want to do it live, like if we do like a live session. The only thing with a live session, one, it's more personal, yes, but two, not everybody can join it because obviously everybody's all over the world. So if you are on my app or have been on it or are thinking of being on it, comment down below what you think would be best. But I do want to have more interaction with you guys throughout this challenge, and I made this challenge exactly what I'm going to be doing personally. So this challenge can be for a beginner if you want to do the home version. It can be for a beginner if you just actually go to a beginner's guide rather than doing the New Year gym guide, or it's for someone that can also be intermediate as well. I would class myself as intermediate slash more advanced, but I put myself in intermediate because I'm still on the comeback from pre-pregnancy. So if you guys want to join it, link's in the description box. That's all I'll say about it. You can go and join. If you want more information on my app, you can go onto my Instagram, and on my like highlights thing, there's like app Q&A, and you can find out more information there. But we won't stay there because this is now the chat about the plan. So I made a note actually because I was doing it the other day, sitting down. I thought, right, what is the plan for the year? So I've got personal ones, I've got business ones, and I've got fitness ones. I will share my personal ones and I will share my fitness ones, and they're nothing crazy. They are realistic and small habit changes, a lot of them, for the personal ones. So the first personal one is I need my morning routine back. A morning routine sets the day, sets the tone, sets the day, sets life. It's the best thing. I love a morning routine, and I always had a solid morning routine. Again, nothing fancy. I don't get up at 5 AM. I've never gotten up at 5 in the morning in my life, unless I'm going on an exotic holiday. I am not getting up at 5 in the morning. It's just not for me, right? It's not for me. I'm just going to be honest. My intentions are always going to be realistic to me as a normal human being. They're not going to be so far-fetched. Not even far-fetched, because getting up at 5 in the morning isn't far-fetched, but it's nothing extreme. But my first one is getting my morning routine back, because like I said, we have just been living on Blake's kind of demand schedule on feeding and going to sleep at night when she sleeps. She goes to bed at 1 in the morning and we'll wake up at like 8 in the morning. So I'm sleeping like 7 hours a night, which is totally fine. But I'm normally getting her out of bed, feeding her in this bed, like we take her from there, put her in here, feed her here, she then falls back asleep on me for like an hour, and I just sit there like doing stuff on my phone for an hour, and then get up, change her, all the rest of it. And by the time it gets to that point, it's really like 10 o'clock in the morning. And I kind of feel like it's a bit of a waste. Not a waste, but it's just not, it's not productive. It's a bit of a, I don't know, it's not the morning routine that I want. And now that she is a bit older, we can kind of start actually implementing a schedule, so earlier bedtime. I don't necessarily need her to wake up earlier in the morning. I just want to be awake before her, to maybe have an hour to do something else. So a better morning routine, whatever that exactly looks like, yeah, we're still fine tuning. But basically I want to be up and out of my bed by like 8 o'clock. You know, I want to be on the move, starting the day, not just starting the feeding to then go back to sleep to start. So we're finding that balance. Number 2, it's kind of fallen under the morning routine, because that was morning routine / sleep schedule, but the second part is a productive morning routine for yourself and your self-care. So I love my skincare, as you know. Did I slip up on it a wee while? Yes I did. Yes I did. Tying into point A, which just got just a bit slow and lazy in the morning, and that was fine at the start, but we need to pick up the game. So being religious with my skincare routine. So in the morning I do vitamin C on dry skin. I then do some kind of facial spray or toner, do hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, moisturiser, and then sun cream. That needs to be daily. I can't use my retinol yet because I'm breastfeeding, which is a nighttime thing anyway. So the nighttime routine is really simple. Point number 3, a walking desk. Now, this is not a weight loss thing. This is not like a namby-pamby thing. I just sit a lot during the day, and I would like to be more productive with my allocated work time. This is the thing, I want to time block my work throughout the day, and like I said before, we have been just on demand as to whatever suits a new baby, but she is a bit older now that we can start adapting and doing schedules, and that includes my work being blocked. So I want to do like a 2-hour block here, a 2-hour block here, a 2-hour block here, and whatever's in between is obviously to do with Blake. And is it going to work at 100%? Not all the time. Not all the time, we know that, but I would like to have dedicated time that is uninterrupted, no phone other than for work purposes, but not just aimlessly scrolling. I want to use the walking pad in one of those slots just to move and to keep in the flow of things, and have that and be listening to something, whether it's a podcast, an informative YouTube video, an audiobook, something like that, rather than just pointless information, if that makes sense. So we're trying to be more productive with our time. It's not, oh, I want to work 20 hours a day. It's, I want to be productive in the time that I'm working, like just have productive, not the word, well it is the word, but there's a time I'm looking for. It's being efficient and not just being like, oh, it's 9 till 5, just do whatever. But no, we're doing this is a block, this is a block, this is a block. Like the way I used to study when I was at school and uni, you used to have like blocks for studying, and you do this topic in specific times, but that's what we're to do with work, if that makes sense. And I'm not really going to discuss like kind of business goals, if you like, but tying that in, because a personal goal and a business goal is like tied into each other, but with that like productivity, I just feel like my content, I really want, and I have like now narrowed down exactly what it is I want to be providing with my content, because again, I've been in this for a very long time. I've been doing YouTube videos and Instagram for a really, really long time, that you do kind of get a bit, complacent's not the word, but kind of, yeah, or a bit lazy with it, or a bit also, not really burnt out, but a bit uninspired is the word, and also with it being that period of time the past 5 months, just a bit uninspired. And I just feel like now I know exactly what I want to bring you. I'm also open to hearing more of what you guys actually want though, so leave that in the comments below. But you know, I'm looking at my Instagram, looking at my YouTube and looking at my TikTok. We need to be more consistent, and we need to be bringing proper content, because I love making content. It's like the best job in the whole entire world. So there's that. There is that. So what have I said? Better sleep schedule / morning routine, better morning routine / self-care, being more productive with my work time, / walking pad. Number 5 is also start reading and listening to more things, which I kind of mentioned here, and I want to do that in 2 parts. So number 1, I want to do it in one of my like blocks of work, where I can listen to other things, because I'm not someone that can listen to music or something whilst I am working. I need silence, so it needs to be at a specific time. I also want to start doing that in the gym. So when I'm in the gym, I'll go to the gym for an hour a couple of times a week. I want to be listening to something good, like good quality, not really music. I get bored listening to music. I want to listen to an audiobook or a podcast. So if you do have recommendations for those, please leave them down below. And then number 5 was quality time, in caps, with family and friends, because it's very easy in your relationship, in your friendships, in your family to just be there, but it's not necessarily quality time. And I'm not saying that it has to be every single day, not every single day, but just being intentional. Fitness goals, the real stuff, the good stuff. In fact, number 1 is, this is my word choice, actually become fit. Because, and I mentioned this in a TikTok today as well, was my fitness routine prior to being pregnant was great, and I loved it, and I loved sharing it with you, but I got to a point where I wasn't overly challenging myself, and I was just maintaining what I had because I was comfortable. I was comfortable there and I liked it there, and that's fine. But it somehow took me having a baby and going through postpartum and kind of being at a stage of we have work to do, to take a kick up the butt, you know. Christmas socks are still on. That's not acceptable. You know, and I needed that again, a reset, hence the name of this challenge. And this challenge is different to what I've done before with my gym workouts. You know, I just need something different. I need something different, something new, something challenging, and I want to sign up for some kind of event, and I don't know what that is yet. Obviously, you know, like Steph Joshi, Nutty Foodie Fitness does like Ironman. I'm not looking to do an Ironman, or like Lucy with High Rocks, something like that. I would like to look into more of this High Rocks thing, but you know, I want to give myself like 6 months of training and getting really fit and building my muscle back and all that kind of stuff, and signing up for an event, something to work towards physically as well as aesthetically. So I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, but I would like to know by next week. I'd like to know by the 8th of January of when I'm actually starting my training properly, to know what I'm training for. The Hunger Games is always the answer, but you know, what am I actually going to train for? I would like your suggestions. If you think, Steph, you should totally sign up and train for this, or you should do this, you should do that. And it's also a journey I'd like to be able to, like, I just want to challenge myself, and then I want to share that with you online as well. Second one is to be able to do pull-ups again, and not just do pull-ups again, but get 10. By the end of the year, do 10 pull-ups, because my core took a while to restore, and I can't even do 1 pull-up. So I'd like to do 10 pull-ups by the end of the year. Number 3 was build serious muscle. We know that. And number 4, I want to host events this year. Nothing crazy. It could literally be, now I don't run, but I'm saying, for example, like a running club. I might say this weekend in Glasgow, we're running round, don't know, somewhere, come and join. Something like that. Or a walk club or something. I don't know what it is yet. Again, these are very like loose intentions for the year, but it's also tied into the business one as well. I do want to be more involved with my community, and I want to do something like personal, and whether that's going to be like local clubs or it's going to be like bigger events. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, but I would also like your feedback on that. Like, what would you like from my community? Like, what would you like to be involved in, so that we all feel like we're doing something more together? Because having an app was the first thing. It was like, I need an app where people could all come together and like do things, and we do them on the same date. So we start the 8th of January and we do it together, and there's Facebook groups and there's things like that where people can chat. But I also want to do like in life or real life things every now and then, and I don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's going to be something. So that's the goals. or the intentions for the year. I'm actually glad I'm sick now. Not that I ever want to be sick, but I'm glad it was between Christmas and New Year. Our New Year was on the couch, which it has been 2 years ago as well, because we had COVID, and now, and because I feel like by this weekend it's all going to be cleared out, we're all going to be good, we'll be good to go, and we're starting on Monday the 8th of January, so if you want to join us, please do. But in the comments down below, let me know your goals and intentions for the year. Let me know what you want to be seeing from me, because we're picking up the game. And let me know what kind of events, in person, things that you want us to all do together, whether it's a local thing or whether it's a bigger thing once or twice a year. I just want to bring you more. I just want to bring you more in 2024. That's my slogan. I want to bring you more in 2024. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be there on January the 8th. Be there, be there, be there. It's about £5.80 a month, I think it works out. I know the cost of living is high. We made it as cheap as possible, whilst also being my career. And we've provided you with a lot of information in there, so if you want to join, please do. Link is in the description box. And